Georgia, forget all your trouble. Raise up. Now that's what I say. Fire. The freak you just hit on the stick.
Check this out.
Longest-running marijuana radio show. That goes with a better office, doesn't it?
And now we're about ready to do some of the exciting things. Do you want another analogy? I like to give analogies. Okay. Picture in your mind's eye a racehorses. That we have a stable of racehorses, and we feel their sinewy muscles of their legs, and we you know how horses have, a healthy horse has a certain smell. You know, when you pet it and you smell it, has a wonderful smell, and a good racehorse has the sound of breathing, a very powerful breath, and then you see a tall, majestic animal, you know, tall, majestic, because racehorses have to be tall and majestic, and we have a stable of these racehorses, and these racehorses are right up here in blue. These are our racehorses. That's the good news. The bad news, if you can imagine, Michael, can you imagine huge 3 to 5 pound ticks? You know, these are giant ticks hanging on these racehorses. And so we're going to brainstorm today is how to remove those ticks. Well, what techniques are we going to use to remove those ticks?
Fire.
Fire. Fire. That has too many connotations around here. People will run for the door. Okay, there's no bad. So, what action may we take to eliminate the blocks to the trans-high vision? Now, what we're going to do is storyboarding again. But our objective is to have a winning horse in each league. You know, remember I said we have a stable of racehorses. We want our racehorses to win in each one of these areas. And in order for them to win in each one of these areas, we've got to remove these huge, monstrous, blood-sucking ticks. I got to be very careful. Okay, I don't want to make a Freudian slip of any kind in that area. That's not too. Okay, we'll pass these out. Pass these out.
I'm like Vanna White here.
Okay, pass these out. Okay.
How many do you want for each person?
How do you want people?
Any number? Just give you.
Give them a pile, and they can share. The time of counting, if we lose time in the time of counting.
You big stack here, right?
Okay. Let's take the most important ones first.
Steve has to count.
We need one more. There you go. I'm gonna move your head. You might be out of the picture.
Okay. What I would like you to do.
All our markers.
You didn't keep your markers?
The markers disappear. All we have are pens.
Do you know one of the principles of being a commando?
Okay, let me
Stuff always happens.
What is one of the principles of being commando? It's always having
I
reserves.
didn't put you out there,
We
Malcolm.
had markers yesterday.
There was a lot of work in the back here.
No, that's what commandos always have reserves.
This morning they're running shares.
No. Here. We'll commit the reserves.
And these are
Commit the
real
reserves.
spelling markers.
Commit the reserves. Here, Michael.
Toxic markers.
Commit the reserves. Here. Just pass it around. Yeah.
Let me give those up.
And don't, this is, after the Marines, Michael will know
You
this
take
service.
a seat, yeah.
After you commit the reserve, you have to be very careful.
Commando instinct.
We don't want casualties. We don't want casualties after we commit the reserve. We can't afford any casualties in this area. Okay,
And stay in the room.
since you were very trained
I have
yesterday,
extras, so.
I assume you were well trained
good
yesterday,
bagels.
aren't you? Yeah. Okay, then what we're going to do is, I need to get one of my reserves here. Here, I have one up here. There are, remember the first category was employee rights. I'm going to put these are several that were similar. Improve perks is, this is one more money. Yeah. There were three here that we had. Employee rights.
Morale?
Where's morale?
Right there, right there. Right in front of me. With the 20 on it. Keep going.
John, right there in front of me.
Okay. Okay, here we have, this is number one. Okay, so you could pick, we have one here, improve benefits and perks. Now, what are we going to do to get improved benefits and perks? This is, or morale building, which is very similar, or employee rights. Can you see all this over here, or is this in the way? Is this in the way? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Everybody see it?
You guys got it?
Yep. Okay, okay. What I want you to do is to just write what first comes to you. What should be in your mind, the first move that we should take to improve employee rights, to have build morale and improve the benefits? What would be the first step when they call this the cross the Rubicon move? The first move that you would make to attack this problem and take the ticks off. Okay, here's what I want you. I want you to read it and then explain it as you put it up here. That gives other people time to get ready. Read it and let's see.
Profit sharing employee benefit program.
Okay, let's pass it up here.
Are you supposed to call them out like that?
Okay, the next one, here, I need some help. Let's see. Okay, Colleen, if you put this beside the one over there, we'll start over there. Okay, would you stand up?
Sure.
And if you,
I wrote competitive industry salaries.
okay, let's pass it up here. These are, you're getting, everybody's very logical. I mean, this is, I don't want any more 420 shit and things like that. I want real, honest and sincere suggestions. Because if you get honest, sincere suggestions, you might get honest, sincere results. Okay, here we are.
420. I mean, install a suggestion box.
Okay, install a suggestion box. I saw a cartoon and it showed a suggestion box, and right under the suggestion box was a waste paper basket, and there was a hole in the suggestion box. Is that what you want? Is that?
That was here.
Okay, what's the next one? Okay, stand up, and say your piece.
A comprehensive employee proposal submitted to management, because I'm not really sure that that's ever happened.
That's good.
Asked what you want.
These are very logical, very logical. Okay, what else? What else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, I've got one.
Okay, John.
Wait a second.
I got one.
Okay, good.
Promise in writing that the company will cover any and all legal expenses for any prosecution related to high times, state or federal.
What's interesting, we brought that up in the directors and shareholders meeting. That was one of the key points. And I thank
Something the
you.
growth section is particularly concerned about.
What's that? What? Oh, the growth section. Okay. Colleen, the one I had is to have accurate statistics so as to tally bonus incentives. In order to have bonuses, you have to have statistics, which are careful, precise statistics in order to make the bonuses fair.
But then you would have to have reviews too.
What are you sitting there doing nothing? And you're just, here, Tim, write that. That's a good idea, that's a good idea.
Jeez. Writing my good idea.
Yeah, you're either part of the problem or part of the solution. Let's go.
If you write an idea down, review. When you write an idea down, you have a 50% better chance of it happening in real life. Did you know that?
You know what?
Here, but be thinking. Here we have this creative team, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a little early for us.
Yeah.
A little early?
I definitely have something to say on the subject, I just can't draw it to mind.
Well, okay, here's what.
Think about it.
At any time
You already did.
during the session here,
suggest more than one.
what is it?
More company, 420s, what else is gonna build morale?
Okay. Now remember, some things you talked about were the morale, you talked about the office. That was included in the improving the office. That was one of the things. What?
Move to a pot-friendly location. Well, that's good.
Well, good, but I'm not gonna listen to you unless you write it down. Yeah.
I didn't even do it.
Woodstock.
He wants to move the office
Okay,
to the
no,
rainbow.
well, what improvements? Okay, here we have, not enough rewards passed to employees, non-smoking building regulations, current bill, need money, need employee proposal, long-term lease. What suggestions do you have with regard to the lease and the premises?
Place with
What was that? What was
Move to a
it?
pot-friendly location.
Sunlight.
Pot-friendly location, okay?
Sunlight.
Sunlight, okay. Sunlight, you want sunlight, okay? Let's go here, let's go see, staff, more money. Money, what?
We cut that.
do?
There you go.
Better salaries, competitive salaries is up.
Okay, you mean more money to the employee, not just more money in the till. Here, cleaner, brighter, more open workspace. Okay, let's see, let's I'm gonna read these so I could trigger ideas. Here we have money, Monday morning quarterbacks. What's gonna solve that?
It's only during football season.
What?
That's like hindsight.
Yeah.
Well, how
hindsight, you know.
can we solve this?
Survey
tick
data
off.
quick.
Stop focusing.
Oh, wait, survey data quick, okay? We go write that down, you go.
Oh, okay.
No,
I got
What a lazy group, yeah. What's a culture of blame? How can we solve that?
Stop
Wait, John
focusing
got,
on the negative.
what?
Stop focusing on the negative.
Okay,
We're all focused on the negative around here.
okay.
That's stupid.
Okay, John, you have, go ahead, what?
Suggestion for a comprehensive plan to find a new office, and a question. Any volunteers to do the work?
Okay, we're gonna have a chance to volunteer.
I see your hand up,
What's the
John.
salary?
That's a danger here.
Salary?
Okay, now,
It's a perk.
okay, here we go, okay, a culture of blame.
Yeah.
Internal manufactured crises, have we solved that? We do have is that tick, do you have something to remove that tick, or is one of these things remove the tick?
Stop freaking out on the low sales of the year.
Oh, well, write it down, write it down.
That's very good. Freaking out on the low sales.
That's right.
What is your thinking on that? What is your thinking on that?
That's related to focusing on negative.
So, well, what's the illustration? I don't understand that yet, Steve.
Okay, an example would be we had an annual meeting, we set budgets, everything was set up, and then because February was a 42, all the budgets were pulled, all travel was canceled, everything was put aside. The whole office was put into a total internal crisis, which was manufactured internally, which was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, that's how it's written the same words. I was writing the same words.
Inviting staff to cover meetings like they used to be, so that so other people in the staff can just talk about what might be good for the cover or whatnot.
Oh, cover meetings, meaning the
Discussing
cover.
what's gonna
They
be on
used
the
to have
cover.
you.
No, not just cover.
Yeah, we used to have
marijuana.
big democratic cover meetings where everybody, they would put the different alternatives up and we would all look at it and talk about it.
Oh, so like a storyboard,
Yeah.
like a storyboard like this.
This way, at least you get inputs from everybody.
Okay, we have, who did postmortem meeting? What's the rationale?
When the magazine's done, we can look at it. One thing we're very bad at is criticizing ourselves. We go through the
Is what?
magazine. We're bad at
You want
criticizing
this group to
ourselves.
criticize themselves?
No.
What if they take it personally? Well, I mean, my God.
Well, we've already solved that problem.
Okay, okay.
Solved that problem.
Okay.
No, but just start at the cover and go through the magazine and see what pages work, what pages don't work, what we liked.
Sort of evaluation after the.
That's a good,
We're supposed to be
that's a good
on
idea.
we're supposed to be on a constant,
Yeah.
we're supposed to be,
Okay, well, have we solved the problem?
hey, you know,
What other things can we do to get the ticks off of the racehorse called enhanced editorial baggage?
Here's mine.
Oh, here.
Okay. I'm going to say,
You sound so profound.
well, I can't help it.
Moment of silence as he talks, please.
Be more aware of cover choices. Don't get locked into covers. Be more elastic. And choose my covers.
That's pretty good, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay. Incidentally, I'm gonna just tell you, there's gonna be some magic after we finish this. You're gonna see something you've never seen before in your life. It's gonna happen. It is, I guarantee you. You're gonna be surprised what takes place. Guarantee it. Okay, but let's continue.
Wait, John, you've got a good idea here.
I think better pay for freelancers. I think sometimes it falls on us to do tons of work. And if we had the extra grand, we were trying to hire somebody last month and he wanted $3 a word. We can only give him $1.50. He doesn't do the job.
but he would have made the deadline.
Well, instead, we end up having to cover. Well, but that's one more job that somebody in-house has to do who's already overloaded.
Yeah, but that would come with needing a higher editorial budget.
Wait, put it down.
That's enhanced editorial.
I'm just saying.
No, but don't be shy. If you have an idea, write it down.
I'm just following up what Peter was saying.
No, but-
If we're gonna pay freelancers more, then we need a higher editorial budget.
But then let's go higher editorial budget. We'll
Can we write it down
Steve
for you
won't
here?
do
I'll
it.
do it
He's too lazy to do it.
I'm not saying we need that.
But I think you
might
said-
have.
But you said it, you can't take it back.
We would need it if we're gonna pay more money.
You want us to strike the testimony? Should we strike the testimony or not? No, he said it.
All right, increase it, increase editorial budget.
Increase editorial budget, okay?
I said it.
You said it, okay. Okay, right, she's gonna do it, Colleen's gonna do it, because you're too lazy to do it,
As
so.
of October, we're cutting 8 pages of
To
editorial.
adapt to.
Okay, well,
16.
well, what is
Well,
it?
it's 8 pages, 16 front and back.
Are you making that as a suggested?
No, this is
No, that's
a
what's
done decision.
We're moving the
Okay, well, I'm gonna rule, Kathy, I'm gonna rule you out of order because we're coming up with
16 on both
solutions.
sides.
The problems, you were here yesterday for the problems, now you can't.
But that's sort of a solution, because there's
Is
less
it?
work to do.
Then we have to phrase it, okay, let's phrase it and put it on a card, that's a good idea.
I have one.
What is it? What?
We're not cutting.
What is it? What should I put on the card? You wanna write the card, you want,
That's what I said yesterday.
Colleen, you wanna write the card?
What is it, what are you saying?
It's 16 front and back, isn't it, Steve? Is that correct? 16, if you
Total
count the
pages.
front and the back.
16 total pages are being dropped in October.
Is that a suggestion for?
No.
No, this is what
That is.
management has decided to do.
I thought it was
So,
8.
we're talking about enhancing editorial, but reality is, we're cutting the editorial budget, we're cutting editorial pages.
Well, are you
We're
su-
de-enhancing, we're
Are you
not.
suggesting that we don't?
That's what I just wrote down.
Oh, you did? Okay, but that's what we want to get out, is all the suggestions.
Well,
Here's 2 more.
Okay, what here? Don't cut the pages, don't cut edit
We're
pages,
cutting it
don't cut
because
pages,
we're
those are.
may I suggest a time?
Okay, here, listen to this man.
There's a lot of pressure to save
Yeah,
money
what?
now, Kathy.
When a time when sales are down is not the time to cut back, it's a time to be more aggressive.
If you
Oh,
don't
write
do
this
it, but
down,
I
that's
do.
good. When sales are down, it's time to be more aggressive. What
We're
do you
supposed
want?
to cutting back, which is what I'm seeing. Is
Okay.
we're not selling, so we're cutting back. We're lessening the quality of our package at a
Devaluing
time
magazine.
when we should be being more aggressive and offering more value as a way to sell magazines as opposed to cutting
Put
back.
that dynamic idea on a card in excellent English.
Use the word
I mean,
devaluing.
and
Okay,
part of that is identifying the difference between money and value.
okay. What else do we have?
That's a good idea.
Here, what is it?
Just in response to the fake bud ad comments up there, I would throw in a vote to get rid of the fake buds. I think they make us look childish,
Have
they
you seen all
embarrass us.
Have you seen the new issue?
No.
All the fake pot ads.
Okay, here's one. Who do you have?
I just wrote that.
Be more aggressive in what?
Well, like I said, we're cutting back. We should be
Be more aggressive during, when times are bad.
Yeah.
Oh, here, Chloe, make it, when
Times are bad. Times are bad, it's time
Okay.
to spend money on marketing. It's time
Okay.
to spend money on advertising, not to cut back.
Okay,
Let's find another way, that's what.
okay.
Wait,
Hey, Laura, here we have,
As you know, that's put us in a fight.
We have the front row precinct is coming in with 2 votes. Hipper ads. Hipper, what do you mean by hipper ads?
I mean like clothing companies and sneaker companies and stuff that's in
Diversify a little more.
skateboarding. Yeah,
Somehow that
skateboarding.
Okay.
would make it pass the advertising.
Okay, here. Okay, here's okay, you want
It's not mine.
no, it's not yours. No, it's not yours.
Oh, she's hiding one.
No, here. No, this is a joke. This is a good one. Michael has said, no more photos of people pissing.
Advertising marketing.
No, that's it.
On the back, because other magazines, all the magazines have one.
Yeah.
How about an advertising art
True
director?
though, isn't it?
What's good? What is it?
Advertising art director that makes sure every ad looks good enough to be in our magazine.
Exactly.
You know, that's
Other
in the,
magazines have
Quality control.
You know, that's in the-
quality control.
that's in the guiding principles.
Sure.
You could have the same product, but make it
Okay,
a
okay.
And if the ads aren't right,
Okay.
they redo them or they make
Who does it
You want
now?
creative ads, you want creative.
Who does it now?
nobody.
How do they get in there? I mean, just,
The companies send in their own artwork. That
And
if
just
we
put it in
say,
without
let's-
reviewing it?
Let's look over the
If
artwork.
we don't like it, we bounce it, but it depends on, you know.
Okay, here we have another here on the vote, what is it? There's-
Strict enforcement of deadlines for ads and edit.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh, I'll say.
There, yeah. Have we milked this area dry, or there's more suggestions?
Could go on all day.
Can we go
I got
there?
one more.
Okay, let's see, but yeah, what is it,
Move
Steve?
to rainbow.
Show respect for the origins of the counterculture, stop the internal hippie bashing.
Well, I don't understand that, Mike, what, or
See that,
Steve?
it says dirty hippie vibe, there's a certain thing about here that there's something wrong with hippies, that they're outdated, this is not something that we should be covering. This is part of our history, it's part of our culture. I'm not saying it should take over the magazine, but there's gotta be a place in the magazine for this stuff, and it can't just be dismissed as dirty hippie vibe.
That's right.
that's your balance, maybe.
That's bigotry against hippies. How can High Times be a haven for those attitudes?
Be less dogmatic about the counterculture. That's my,
There's a balance.
Yeah, now,
I got one, John.
Trying to come up with solutions.
yeah,
And then we did it over here already too.
Eleanor and Judy are interviewing, and that's why they're not here. They're interviewing people who are coming in for, what is
Good
your,
ideas, actually.
what's the job that you?
Circulation.
Circulation manager, yes, circulation manager.
Well, I thought it was editor-in-chief.
You started work.
I think that's the way.
Well, Michael's suggesting a new editor-in-chief.
You're getting on video.
Writers and content that's not. On this side, over here, there's all the high times. So, in my opinion, marijuana, I couldn't communicate. I was physically abused as a child. I couldn't really socialize. I couldn't talk because I stuttered so bad, and I had nightmares because of the physical abuse. And it wasn't. I had to go on an immense voyage to figure this stuff out. But when I was 15, and I discovered marijuana, I stopped stuttering.
Culture, forget all your trouble. Raise up, that's what I say. Liar, the freak you just hit on the stick. Blow it away.